God, I want to thank you for allowing us to be here for yet another day. Thank you for going before us and making our path straight. Thank you for everything that you do for us, and thank you for your patience. Thank you for your unconditional love for us, and thank you for having a plan. I appreciate you. Continue to be there for us and continue to draw us closer. Amen.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood, living in the present, not what I shoulda or could. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing up, look at what my father does, turning all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church saying, won't he do it? I know he's got my back, that's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. The sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day, no, it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come in late. I got all I need and I didn't have to wait. Ask me if you love me, you didn't hesitate. Turning all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church saying, won't he do it? I know he's got my back, that's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day, in every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. It's a good day. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. It's a good day. It's a good day.
My name is White Tiger. After taking some time from streaming, I've come back with only one goal: to be myself. But to do that, I can't be the streamer I once was. To honor the stream's memory, I must be someone else. I must be something else. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Yeah, I kind of know how this goes in the beginning. I appreciate y'all joining me today. Another day in the land of the living. I'm gonna put this here. This makes more sense to put it here. Perfect. All right. We are going to go ahead and get started today. Boom, boom. All right. All right. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and get started today. Hope y'all are doing well. We're going to be doing a little bit of this, maybe like an hour, to be honest, maybe like an hour. And then we are going to go ahead and get into more of Road to SWAT. So I'm gonna be honest, I have a slight headache, because for the last few hours I've actually been staring at this, staring at this, these screens and that stuff. So I'm gonna take it easy and be honest. All I've been doing, I've been standing right here. I order the stuff, change the prices. Sometimes I forgot. And I just help the people with the self-checkout. That's all I've been doing. So let me do the prices real quick. Let me make sure these are legit. But I've basically been grinding this out. That's right. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't want to. Yep, and yep. Okay, but I've been basically grinding this out to get my storage under control. And what I mean by that is she told me that it was going to come up in stream. And yeah, I was playing with Queen one day, helping her with her supermarket. Just hanging out. Not really helping her like she needed help, but just hanging out. And her money was really low. It's like really low. And I'm like, what is going on in here? I went back to her storage room and it was like she had like, I want to say 6 shelves, maybe a little bit more than that. Pretty much like 90% full. She had like 100 cakes on the shelf and stuff like that. And I was like, Queen, I'm like, listen, all your money is in that storage room. That's where all your money is. Cause she's like, yeah, I'm gonna wait to I'm gonna grind a few days and wait a few days to buy this and buy that. And I'm like, all your money's back here. And funny enough, I'm to that point, I actually figured out something today that I beat her. Mine was worse. So I think I told y'all that I've been like ordering enough to like fill the spots twice or whatever have you, depending on like for example the pasta, it's 4 to a shelf, so I have about 6 displays, I think. So I order like 7 boxes of it. And I've just flour, same thing. And I've just been doing that and just doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that. And I ended up, I'll be honest, with about, in this very stock room, I had about 300 of each. And like I said, what I found out is, some of y'all probably already know, I just never knew. If you go to the market, this number here, this top number, is how much you have in your store. Like as soon as, so for example, I'll take, trying to take something simple. Okay, so there's 20 here of this that come in a box, right? This says 116. I order 1 box. This says 116, right? As soon as I place that order, That goes to 136. So that tells you how much of this you have between your shelves and your storage, basically, and what's like outside of your store. So you can see my numbers are not terrible at the moment, but these were close to 400. To be honest with you, the flour and the pasta was close to 400. So to be honest with you, this is how I've been ordering now. This is my new ordering system. I try to keep it around 150. That's what I've been doing. Lately I've had to go above that. So I try to keep it around 150, 160. As I start seeing it get low, like around 160-ish, I start, like ordering. So this is actually how I've been ordering lately. Yeah. Well, the cheese is only 9 to a box, so I order a bunch of those. I'm going to go ahead and do that so they can start. And then these 3. Yeah. So yeah. So that's how I've been ordering. And then, like I said, as soon as you place the order, the numbers update as soon as you place the order. So even if it's outside on the thing, they update. So now you can realistically see what you got going on in your store. And what I was doing, honestly, I was ordering like full orders, like all of my orders. Like I had it, like this. I basically ordered all of this. I would order like 2 and 3 times a day, to be honest with you. Crap, I was hoping that didn't happen. We are unfortunately, I say unfortunately because you're about to see, we're at store level 50. So the reason I brought y'all in today is because, and I just won't, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you see why I brought y'all in and why me, and like I said, all I did was sit in this very corner right here, wait till somebody needed help with self-checkout. I cleaned the store, things of that nature. Speaking of that, this is something I found out when I was playing with Queen. This little screen here, if you like, because I'm on PC, so I'm using the mouse wheel to go back and forth, right? So I'm like, okay, well, it's just cashiers, restockers. No, there's a little scroll bar. So if you mouse wheel on the outside of the page, there are 3 more categories of people that you can hire to help you. You can hire up to 6 customer helpers, 2 security guards, and 3 janitors. So you can actually hire somebody to clean the store. But what I'm interested in is customer helpers, because this helps with the self-checkouts. Because like I told y'all, look. The store's been open for 2.5 hours. Look at what's going on already. I don't know how many of y'all paid attention to the screen at the very beginning. Turn my mic down a little bit. I don't know how many of y'all paid attention to the screen in the beginning. That was from yesterday. And what I mean by that was literally, the day before this. And this is when I was like, yeah, I need to stream this because this needs to, there's Maya. This whole situation needs to get updated. The store needs an upgrade. Speaking of upgrade, I don't know how many people still play this game, but the game got an update. Look at the new outfits. There are people that are here with new outfits. This guy is completely new. He's got leg tats. And look, he has a little name tag on him that says cashier. And these guys here, they have, I don't know if you can see it because they're constantly carrying boxes, but they have restocker on their chest now. And they're not all the same person. This dude has a hat. He doesn't. And then, where's the third dude? Where's he at? There he is. He's a completely different nationality. So this game got an update. I don't know how recent, but it absolutely did. Like I said, I have a little bit of a headache. Could be from me twisting and turning. It could be that. So I'm gonna chill. See, look, she's coming in her running gear. That guy, he's new. But you're good. Yeah, see, she over there, she's coming in her, like, you know, they got a bunch of different things going on. It was actually quite interesting. I was shocked to see, like, just like a whole bunch. Look, she's new. Never seen that. She was the first one I noticed because of her combination of her, her shoes and, let me get that for you. Get her shoes and her shirt. See, look at him. It says no fast food on it. He got a hoodie on. Dude got a hoodie on. So there's a lot going. I don't know when it. Like I said, I don't know when it happened. But look, see, she's new, purple, and the workout. Look, it even goes into, yeah. She literally got like the workout pants on. I don't think they call you. Are they called yoga pants? I don't think that's what that is. I don't think those are joggers either. I don't know female apparel. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's dangerous. I'll leave that alone, fellas. Here's another lady that's new. Look, she's got a new hairstyle, and she's got like a business mixed with workout thing. Okay. I mean, okay. All right. Sure. But yeah, this game got a crazy update. They actually, from what I saw, like, so for example, with her, she doesn't walk leaned back like the other ones, like we were talking about. Like, look at the way she actually walks upright. See, look at the new hairstyle over there, the shorts. But look at the way she walks. She walks upright. Like you can see her torso works a bit different. See what I mean? You can actually see her torso moving with the shirt. So this game did get an update. So I am pretty much bringing you in to show you why I'm about to upgrade this store. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my shelves. Now this is going to happen after a while as your store level goes up. Because as your store level goes up, you get more customers. And with those customers, they're not just buying one item. Some of them 2, 3, 7, some of them 10. So, and they're not all the same, not everybody's coming in for one item. You know what I mean? So look, the shelves look bare. So what happened to me, like, on the day before this, when I was off stream, what happened to me was that I had somebody getting, I think they went to self-checkout. They were leaving the store and they were like, hey, I couldn't find milk. And quite literally, y'all know I don't make stuff up. Quite literally, as they're leaving the store saying they couldn't find milk, a restocker was standing in front of the fridge filling up the milk. So I need, like, they're not getting to it quick enough. Like, look at my shelves. Look at my shelves. There were people that said they couldn't find pasta. There were people that said they couldn't find milk. Perfect example. There were people that said they couldn't find flour. And I have over 100 in the back. Like, I'm not, like, what was happening to me is as I was, like, ordering stuff, I was noticing that it was starting to fill up like crazy in the back. The eggs were getting out of hand. The flour, the pasta, the water, even the milk. It was going crazy back there. So I started to cut down on what I was ordering for certain things, but it was like I had to go into the stock room and look up and down the shelves to see what we were like crazy overstocked in. Because at one point, we probably had 100 eggs. 100 cartons of eggs. Now it doesn't seem like a crazy amount, but it did, when I'm, like, used to the store having only a certain amount of customers. You know what I mean? As you start to hit, store level 40, you're still technically doing the same thing in terms of the way that you order for your store, but you're doing it in a different way now. So like for example, for me, 150 is a realistic number for me to keep back there now. I'm even looking at 200. But what I need to do is hire another stocker, because my shelves looking like this is not going to work. And I've had the same amount of items, the same amount of stockers for like a week in real life, like a week, maybe 2 weeks since the last. I listen. I don't change anything when I'm not streaming it. I don't change anything. I don't change anything. I just maintain the store, and the store level goes up. I had $2,000 yesterday, like quite literally yesterday, 24 hours ago. You know, in real life, yesterday, I had $2,000. And then I started to pay attention to the stocking thing, and I only started to order certain things, and I started to kind of like really maintain it instead of just placing the order, get another 50 boxes, place in the order, get another 50 boxes, place in the order, that kind of thing. So my orders were ranging from like 39 to like 47 boxes. And then I started to look in the stock room, and I'm like, I gotta fix this, because it's like it was literally over 300 of each, the flour and the pasta. Is that it? That's it. Yeah, that's it. So I started looking into, because these are bare. These are bare, and we got lucky today. We got lucky today. But look, these are bare. Look, so like you see how let's just take the cheese for example. There's 9, 2, that's 11, 1, that's 12, 12 and 9 is 21. So there's 21 in total, right? 21 out of, oh, see, he's about to fill it. So 9 times 6 is 54. So there was 21 out of 54 potential things, right? I just want to show you something. I'm just using this as an example. We have 134 in the back. You understand what I'm saying? That number doesn't come down until it hits the register. I started to kind of like pay attention to that kind of thing. So they're doing their best, but I'm not, like I said, if you have to boost them, it's time to pay somebody else. It's time to pay somebody else. And that is essentially what we are about to do. I like I said, I'm managing the money. I just stood here and placed orders and helped the people at self-checkout. That's all I did. I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything outside of that. So what I'm about to do, they're about to finish outside. What I'm about to do, I'm going to make it the next day. We got 76. I'm used to 54 customers. That's how big of a difference the store level makes. I'm used to customers in the 50s. Still the same thing, 30 cents under the market price, and they still buy everything. And you still will sell out of stuff if you don't have any, if you're like me and kind of messing up on the thing. See? So I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet because they're still doing that. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to expand the storage. Yeah, this was against the wall, so they opened this up. So probably that and then that. Buy one more. Yep. We got 22,000. Boom. And then that. Okay. So we need we need 7 more racks to hire another restocker. Y'all know me, I'm insane. I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to say we need 12 racks. Now, how much is 12 racks? Oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, that's 3,000. We can do that. I'm gonna wait for them. Yeah, you know what? This is how I'm gonna do this. Because I noticed this. There were times when like if you ordered not too much stuff, it's part of the game. It's gonna happen. As they're grabbing boxes are gonna fall over. Sometimes I've noticed that they'll be standing around like he is now, and there'll be boxes on the floor. But if you give it enough time, they'll grab it. But I started to think that it was broken. So what I did was like boxes that are like out here. I don't know. I honestly, the reason I'm kind of like going back on this is because I've seen boxes fall and end up against this window and they pick it up. So I guess if you give them enough time, they'll get to it. But I've seen all three of them kind of standing around, and there's boxes like in this area here turned over. So what I did was I just picked up the box and put it in the loading area, and they went right and picked it up. Yeah. So they won't touch these because obviously this isn't product. So I'm gonna keep with the same model. This is gonna help us get 2 stalkers. I'm gonna keep the same model, the same format, I should say, that we got going on here. I really need to buy lights for that. Queen, I was with Queen and then, you know, I was in there in the dark and then all of a sudden there were lights and I was like, there are lights in here? Like I was genuinely confused because I don't have lights in mine. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it from the wall. And do it like that. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. And yeah, this is what I don't know what's gonna happen from here in terms of like the next time I'm gonna play this, what it's gonna look like. Like I said, I usually set it up for me to come back to it, kind of thing. As you can see, it's still being updated. So for those who might, you know, want to hop in, this is off. It's off. It's off. It's off. Yeah, it's off. It's too much space. Yeah, it's off. It's off. Kinda, I guess. I guess not. I mean, from the way I wanted to do it, I guess it's okay. I guess it's alright. Alright. Let's be smart about this. Let's do this way. So it's like this, right? So let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. This is my brain. I need... Okay. That... Yep. This is perfect for Queen. She likes to move her room around. I like to just set stuff in place, but I mean, you know, obviously that doesn't work when you're, you know, in this game because as you expand,
They just give you more space. So what was working before may not work now. You know what I mean? So you may need to shift things around and stuff like that. I'm like a set it and forget it type of person. As you can see, my store doesn't really, you know, it doesn't change much, you know. I genuinely like to set it and forget it, honestly. Does the direction you face when you're opening it, does that determine? Let's see. Nope. Okay, so can I yeah, absolutely I can. I don't want to put some, yeah, I don't think they'll even let me put it up to the stairs, but we got 13K left. Pretty good. This is what I was wondering. Start another row just like that. Because I want to buy more racks. I want more stalkers. Realistically, you can only hire a limited. I don't want to say. I guess limited is the best way, or predetermined. I guess is the best way to put it. A predetermined amount of stalkers. You can hire up to 6. See, so restockers it goes up to 6. So if I put 5 more racks down, I can go for the final stalker. Because we did hit level 50. I wasn't at level 50, you know, a few hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? It definitely can fit it. Like I got the room for 5. There's nothing else that goes in here except for these racks. So why not? Can use the help. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I saw the new models, which was yesterday, I saw the new models of people. I know what my first thought was, right? Where's Maya? I didn't see her for a few days. Like, it was kind of scary. I'm gonna be honest. It was kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It's a little scary. And there we go. There we go. There's no reason. There's no real reason, I guess. Unless... I mean... I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go. We're spending a lot of money today. That's the bottom line. We're spending a lot of money today. Oh, so one other thing I wanted to say, just kind of helping people out. I offset my self-checkouts on the end. The stalkers and the customers, well, the stalkers mainly, I noticed, they were getting stuck. Because their pathing was saying, I'm finished with this. Let me walk straight to the door. And they saw, I guess, a little gap or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But if you offset it, yeah, it's not realistic. They walk through it. But if you offset it, you don't get the build-up. Customers were doing it too, but it wasn't as crazy. But yeah. So just FYI behind that. Now, we are going to hire the remaining stalkers. Hired 4 stalkers. 100 gamer score. Don't get tired. Okay. I got an achievement. Move. Make sure all of those are green. Yep. We are going to hire. I want to hire 2, but 1 is enough for right now. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to hire them. I wonder what they look like. Oh, it's 2 females. It's 2 female stalkers. Oh, and you're the helper. Oh, it's 2 females. That's amazing. Look, see, all different types of, they're not just twins. Oh, that's cool. I don't have the scale. I played around with it on Queen's World. It's listen. It's for the produce. You know, it's for the produce. The apples, the tomatoes, all that stuff. It's for the produce. It's just another cash register. Get somebody to run it, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, it is another cash register, and you will not get off of it because everybody wants the produce. Everybody comes in. It's easy. Don't get me wrong, it's easy, but it's another cash register. You're stuck looking at that screen for pretty much the entire day. So if you happen to be solo, get a helper to run it immediately. You can, what was it? Was it level 5 that I saw? Yeah, your store level 5. Listen, by the time if you are doing the licenses, I haven't. If you're doing the product licenses and you unlock that get a helper on there. And to be honest with you, if you end up having self checkouts by the time you say you have the self checkout and the produce stand, you need 2 helpers because that one helper that's on that produce stand, they're not leaving. Male or female, they're not leaving. I'm gonna hire a janitor too, because like I said, we're spending a lot of money today. I don't know what the janitor does. I don't know how fast the customer helper works. We don't need any more cashiers. There's no real need for that. The storage, I mean, what's the point? I know to hold more stuff, but like, all right, and we have $11,000, and we can order. We can order our stuff. Yeah. Yeah. 1,100. See, like I said, they'll just end up. What are you? Oh, you're a gent. Oh my god. They need to work on your model. You don't look happy. You do not look happy. But I'm gonna stay. Like I said, automation, folks. This is what I'm after. So we're gonna see how this goes. Did I do the prices? I think I did the prices. I'm pretty sure I did. I did. All right. Now let's see how this goes. Immediately. 50 seconds, bro. 50 seconds. I like how they stand outside. Like, oh, I can boost both of y'all. Interesting. So let's see how this goes. I do it all myself at the end of the day. Look, see, she's cleaning up already. She works at a pretty good pace. There's no need to. Yeah. Yeah. She's fine. Yeah. And then she just goes back to her spot. So she cleans as soon as she sees it. Yeah. And then she goes back to her spot. I want to see the dude who's supposed to help with the self-checkout. How are you in heels stocking? Sweetheart. No. No, 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 no. And you got the nerve to be walking down. Okay. Oh, he's helping. And just like that. That's it. Does he do anything else? What's happening? I don't know. Do you want to sell? Nah, I don't. So you're just going to stare at the customers until there's another one? Okay. Look, and see the janitor, she's just working. I'm good with this, bro. I just automated my store. I am genuinely curious because we have the max amount of restockers. And I saw something about store level 99. Like that's a thing. I'm curious how that works because you can only have a certain amount of restockers. So at 40, I needed at least one more. I wonder if they can handle, store level, 70 and 80, like all 5 of them, I feel sorry for that girl, man. That helper dude is just standing in the middle of the store. I mean, all right. This is why I said the store gets crazy. This is. He's helping her. He scans as fast as the cashier does because I can hear the beep and the beep going over there. He scans as fast as the cashier does, so he doesn't scan as fast as you would. But this is when I knew that my store was getting ridiculous. There were 5 people at the self-checkouts at one time. That's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I need another restocker. That's when I knew. It would never get, you know me, I'm future proofing. I got 6 self-checkouts. I don't need 6 self-checkouts, but eventually, when I saw 5 people, when I saw like one person at each checkout, I was like, okay, yeah, this is yeah. I don't see you needing more than one janitor. I don't know why you would need 2 or 3. I don't know. Yeah, because she moves immediately. I don't know. Like, does she clean the windows too? Because, like, that's something I actually kind of enjoy doing. I wish... Yeah, I could clean the dust. I wonder if she cleans the windows. Maybe she doesn't. It doesn't look like she does. I wish... Honestly, I wish you could hire someone to do the deliveries. Or at least that was an option to give somebody. Look, there's another dude here. Look, he's got a muscle shirt on and glasses. Look at him. Look at him. That guy again. Your hair. Ugh. Oof. But yeah, it's like a box of crayons in here. There's a whole bunch of different things going on. You need help? There you go. He's right there to help you. That's weird. Okay. Alright. He's doing it. Can I? I can, actually. We can do 2 items at a time? Oh, that's crazy. You can help them. You can help them. Interesting. This is why we test. Interesting. She's mopping. Maya! I don't see you needing more than one janitor, to be honest. Because most of the time she's not doing anything. That's another new guy. I was going to say that's my cousin, but... Got the shirt, just pants, and the... Anyway. There she goes. And then she goes back. I don't see you needing more than one janitor, to be honest. I really don't see it. My shelves are still... I'm looking at the pasta. God, that's a lot of people over there. And he's right there. Okay. That's fair enough that he doesn't go back outside. That's fair enough. See, do you see the problem with the pasta? They come in to refill it. They put 8 on the shelf. And I watched this too before. One time, well, I'm not going to say one time. Right before stream, they put pasta on the shelf. Was it pasta or was it flour? It was one of the two. I think it was flour. But either way, they're the same thing. In terms of 8 fits on one spot on the shelf. They put a box up when it was like none. They put a box up and immediately like 2 people just came and zoomed in and like 3 of them were gone. Then another person came over and took 1. Then another person came over and took 2. Shelves pretty much empty. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I don't... And they don't appear to work on the same item like I've been watching them. Like they won't, like 2 people won't have a box of the same thing. Like that's what I'm noticing. I could be wrong, that's just my observation. Maya actually looked, I don't know. She looks a little better. I don't know. That could just be me and my mind playing tricks on me, you know, doing stuff that it shouldn't be doing. It looked like she was even updated. But anyway. It's not terrible. Yeah, see, I don't see them having the same item. I think that's like intentional, but I don't see them like seeing he's gonna have flour, he's gonna have pasta. I don't see them working on the same shelf. And then she comes in with cheese. See, and then 3 of them are sitting there. Let's see what this cost looks like in the morning. I thought, honestly, because I was just gonna take out a loan just so I can get the achievement for it. I thought I was gonna have to take out a loan for this. I thought I was going to. Yeah, this is pretty much it. That's it. It's so many people walking around. I thought some of them were customers. The customers are gone. Customers are gone. Upgrade cost 20 grand. We spent 20 grand. We spent 20 grand. Wow. Wow. $20 grand. It's hard to keep them at 150. It's hard. It's hard to keep them at 150. That's just a number I came up with, to be honest. There's no, like... I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, I mathematically solved the equation and 150 is the magic number. It's just... It was just an observation that I was making, and it was a goal I had. Considering my my storage room looked the way that it looked. They drop below 150, I'm putting in a purchase. You know? That's just how I'm doing it. Realistically, 200 is another good number too. But you're not gonna run out with over 100 in the thing anyway. Oh, did I place that order? Oh no. Okay. Good. All right. Yeah. See, she's fine. He's fine. One in. I mean, the bigger your store, I guess you could, because like I actually like went to. I forget what I did. I think I went to make myself some dinner or something. I can't remember what I did. But I actually left this on. And I was scared to because of the self checkouts. Because when they get stuck, there's nothing like it. I didn't have anybody at the time. Like, I didn't have this guy. I didn't have a helper. So they just stopped the line. And, the line gets backed up. And then, yeah. So I came back and it was like 3 people stuck at the self checkout, which is not terrible because, as you saw, one person can handle 6 machines. Does she do the win? She must have, because I didn't do it. I think she did the windows. I genuinely think she did the windows because I didn't finish this one. I know I started it. I didn't finish that one. We'll see. Can I how do I manage them? Okay, I don't want to fire them. Oh, well, you can only fire the janitors and customer helpers. You can only fire them. Okay. It makes sense. They have to stay in the store. The self-checkouts and the produce line, they have to stay in the store. They can't, like the janitor can afford to walk from here, pick that up, pick up a sandwich, throw it in the garbage, and then go back to her spot. She can afford to do that. Honestly, I pay her more per day. She looks horrible. Like not like she looks bad, but she looks like she's not doing well. And like I said, I'm always going to keep the cashier for the people who don't want to do self-checkout. It's always going to be a thing. We ain't going full AI over here. I'm probably going to add 2 more self-checkouts, to be honest. Based on how I see this going. Oh, that's what that message was. I remember seeing a message pop up a couple hours ago, and I was like, I didn't see what it said, and I don't know how to view it. It's just telling you that an online order expired, which is fine. Yep, there's another one. At this point, once you place your order, like if you do it this way, once you place your order of supplies, you can open the store, and if you want, you can be all on delivery. There's nothing for you to do as long as you have at least one janitor and one person helping out with, again, be careful with that produce line. It is a cash register. It's basically another register. I don't mean that you can check out from there. I mean you are stuck on there as long as people are and people are always gonna go to it. Okay? It is a cash register. You will get stuck on there. The line will build up and you will get stuck on there. So if you have a helper, if you have that produce stand, and you have, if you have that, I'll put it this way, make it even simpler. If you have that produce stand and you have one self checkout, if you have both of them together and you have one of each, you need two people. You need two people. If you get them really early, your store level might not bring in as many you just get two people. Just get two people. Unless you want to do one of them. This is me talking from a place of automation. See? Like, he's waving his hand and already he's getting helped. It's very rare that two people need help at the same time. Very rare. See? So now he's just chilling. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have been able to do that if I had the produce stand. We're about to, well, I mean, not by the end of today, but the end of tomorrow, we're gonna hit store level 51. But, we're probably gonna, I mean, we'll probably do one more day. We'll do one more day. These are just kind of like update videos. This is like stuff I find out, from, just playing this with Queen, helping her out with her store, and us just hanging out. And like I said, I figured out that, that storage thing in the computer. I don't know if it does it in the thing here. What is it called? Is it called the scanner? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? The tablet. It's called the tab. It's called the tablet. I don't know if it does it in a tablet. I don't have the tablet. I can't tell you. I didn't progress enough to get the tablet, and I don't think I ever will, really. I like doing things like right here, just kind of figuring out how things work. I got 13. What do I need to add more stuff for? To make the outside bigger? Like, I get it. And I was telling Queen, I was like, listen, I was looking at the furniture, looking at the different types of shelves, looking at looking at all this stuff. Like, looking at the furniture, looking at the different types of shelves with the security antennas in the front, and then like categories that you can put, like making aisles of this stuff. The freezers and all of that stuff. I'm like, I could see somebody like her getting into all of this. Me? I got 13,000 in the bank. What I look at my store. I'm good. I don't need anything extravagant. I'm not that guy. I told y'all that. I'm not that guy. This is working. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay with this. This is gonna be, actually, at the end of this day, this is gonna be a legitimate test in terms of income, because I know yesterday we spent 20 grand. Today is gonna be like a legit, like, to see if I'm still making money. Because I spent a whole bunch of money. I hired like 4 people. Even with 5 stockers, that cheese just will not stay filled. There you go. Oh, they had 2 of the same box. Oh no, they didn't. She had bread. I thought. Never mind. Never mind. Waiting for help. He's right there. Can't tell what was in his box. I think it might have been sugar. I don't think they had two of the same item. I don't think so. Yep, that's it. That's all the customers, right? Are you coming in here, sir? No? Okay. We'll do, look at this. We got 6 people. Yep, 81 customers. We're good there. Total profit 900. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. It'll fluctuate because of the prices of the products and stuff like that. That'll fluctuate based on, you know, how much you order and things like that nature, but like I'm not getting into okay, 88 and then 12, that's 100, and then I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I do a ballpark. As long as we have over 100, I'm trying to get to 150 or as close to 120 as possible. I'm not obsessing over 120, but if it's over 100, I'm not gonna run out of it. If it's over 100, I'm not gonna run out of anything. See, it's at 143. I ordered 5. It is what it is. You know, see, 159. I might order that. You know, it's like at this point it becomes personal preference. This just won't stay in stock, bro. It's crazy. That's 49. That could do that and that. Yeah, that's fine. Now we look at the numbers. 191, 200, 188, 190. Yep. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's I mean, realistically, that's kind of my goal anyway. See, I'll place another order of that just to have it. Yep. So everything's pretty much close to 200. And pretty much all that stuff is going straight to the storage room because, you know, they're constantly stocking this. So we're going to do one more day and then we're going to call it. Realistically, I don't know what I would update at this point after this, except for 2 more self-checkouts. We're store level 51. We did hit it. We did hit it. I feel bad for you. Walking in heels. Oh my god. Woof. Heels at a job like this? No good. Oh, that's right. The window. Did she... I don't see anything wrong with the windows, so... I should have... You know what? I don't want to fire her to test it, but I want the window... it is what it is. One of the tests I was going to run is like, wait till the windows get really dirty and then hire a janitor to see if they do the windows. I think she does them. I don't know. That is a lot of people. I know like 4 of them are workers, but everybody else is a customer. There's at least 12 people in here right now. And he's right there. Yep. There you go. I don't think 5 stockers is going to do it, man. I genuinely don't. I don't see how 5 stockers will get you in store level 70. And honestly, maybe this game isn't made for automation in that sense, but yeah, see, store level 75. And then some of the upgrades. Yeah, the upgrades. Level 99 for the storage room. It's 25. Once it hits 25,000, it just 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Yeah, I think it might be time. Yeah. See what I mean? See what I mean about the self checkouts? Somebody's at every single self checkout, or they were a second ago. Yeah. See? Somebody's at every single self checkout. It's not getting backed up, but that's how you know when it's time to start looking into that. So I think it might be time for 2 more self checkouts. Yeah, he went to it immediately. Queen! Hello, ma'am. How are you? Good to see ya. All right, just at work. How are you? Managing. You know, this is it's what I do, I guess. I don't know. I enjoy doing this part of, just stuff. It's managing. Good to see you too. Yeah. Yeah. Just decided to hop on and update my store. In total, spent about $23,000 in upgrades. I did three upgrades to the storage room. Hired 2 more restockers, so now I'm full at 6. No, I hired 3, didn't I? Hired 3, I think. Yeah, I hired 3 restockers. No, 2, 3. I had 3. I hired 3. I hired a janitor. Too expensive. I didn't do the prices. I didn't do the prices. I'm sorry. Hired a janitor and a helper. More product or still the same? I am not. There's a queen. I no. Okay? This works. I have 13,000 in the bank. Why would I want to add more product? It's just more headaches for me. That's not me. I was just talking about you to stream. Like, you are the supermarket, Walmart person. I'm the, bodega on the corner that has whatever you need. Okay? I'm good with small. It's working. I still have the same product and I'm still like selling out of stuff. They can't find stuff. That's why I had to hire more restockers. The game got an update. Listen, okay? I'm not putting more products on. There's no need for that. If these are selling out, I'm fine. I'm making money. I don't need to complicate things. I'm good. I'm good. The customers are happy. They're still shopping here. We're making crazy amounts of money. I got employees that are getting paid. They're not stressed. We're fine. We're fine. They don't need a stressed out manager. They need their doo-doo paper. That is the name of the toilet paper in this. It's called doo-doo. D-O-U-D-O-U. That is accurate. They can get it from somewhere else. I don't sell it. We don't carry that here. We do not carry that here. We don't even have freezer products. Yeah. How's work going? Work? These guys can't keep up, bro. They're not going to be able to keep up. Once you hit store level 70, they're not going to be able to keep up. That's when it's going to... You're going to have to step in again. It's not... I don't think this is designed for full automation. Because they max you out at 6 stockers. They can't keep up. They're not going to be able to keep up. Look at my shelves already. They're not going to be able to keep up. They're not going to be able to keep up. There's no customers complaining, but there are empty shelves. Send them to Queens Market. They can get it there. Said work is just work. Started slow, then picked up. Now back to slow. Yeah. I got you. I think that's it. Oh, well, there's still... Yeah. Y'all just... Homeboy's in the back, and y'all are just sitting out here. Oh, no, you don't. Don't do it. He did it. I know there's space. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I literally just added like 12 racks, bro. Yeah. This is AI. Okay, this is why you can't... Everything is not for AI. There you go. Okay. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I don't know. It seems like she does. It doesn't get crazy dirty though. So does she clean it up to a certain point? I don't know. It seems like she cleaned the windows though, or at least she's... I don't know. Because they're not getting crazy dirty like they usually do. But, all right. Well, I don't I don't see anything else that I would really update my store for. Love the helpers. Love the helpers fit. Nice suit. He needs to get paid more. I want to pay the janitor more. She looks miserable. To be honest. He does have a nice little, like customer service supervisor type outfit. I don't. Yeah, this is like usually I hop on because me grinding the game becomes a hassle. There's nothing else for me to really do. I could buy my pickup truck if I want. But that's not really an update. We got all these licenses and all that stuff. Dang, you got to get to level 90. Oh, to sell beer. Oh, yeah, that's all the way down there. So wait, there's a female janitor? Then why can't I change my character to a female? I don't know. They got name tags now. Yeah, I was telling everybody that the game got an update. There's we don't even have twins anymore. They have restockers. They're all different. We even got 2 female restockers. She's the she's one of them ones. She's like, I don't want to call it a pretty girl. Like they would say pretty boy. I don't know. Girly girl, I guess, maybe is the term for it. But she got on freaking heels. Like, that don't make no sense. But yeah. Yeah. You can hire up to 3 janitors. I don't know why you would. But yeah, I mean, sections of the store. I don't really see a reason. Customer helpers. The security guards if you have the theft turned on. The storage room. I don't see the point in upgrading the storage room if you can't have more restockers. I mean, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. Maybe if your store was bigger and had more stuff, you would need more janitors. I thought about that, but like obviously for sure, because there's different. But the way in which she works, it would like for example. So perfect example. This guy right here, the helper. He does the self checkouts and the produce stand. The self-checkouts don't need help that often. Now, translate that to the janitor. There's not, like, 3 things of garbage being dropped on the floor at one time. It's like one every 5 minutes or so. And, like, with the trash or with, the things that you got to mop up, it's like literally it's not all at one time. It's like once every, whatever. So that's why it's like she like as soon as it drops, she comes, like say if it's a piece of trash, she grabs it, she puts it in the thing and she goes right back. She doesn't have any other job. It's not like the stockers where they're stocking up all of the shelves. She's doing one thing. So you said maybe if you did upgrade the stockroom, it might add another restocker? I mean, here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. I hear what you're saying. the where am I? What am I doing? This. This was already here. Like for example, the cashiers required store level 75. I don't have that unlocked, but it's still showing me the cashier. The restocker, it did the same thing. And this is this little scroll bar. This is the end of it. So maybe I mean, I just upgraded the stock room. Nothing so far. Yeah, it's just adding extra stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't see them. I don't see 6 stalkers being able to handle your store at store level 70. I don't. I genuinely don't, because they're barely handling it. Not barely handling it. They're doing well, but there's still empty shelves at 51. So I don't know what's gonna happen when you get up there, because like I said, there's some things that don't unlock until like 70 or even 80 or 90, stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe at some point you have to step in and help. Yeah, that's why I said once it gets to about, honestly, store level like 60, 65, I think you'll have to start helping again. And you're just going to be helping like you did in the beginning. I think it cycles that. I don't think it's made for full automation. And if that does happen, that'll be probably the last time I play my playthrough. Either way, they will struggle at level 70, especially if you're expanding the store and more product. It's the help. It's the help. That's why I said at level 51, they're struggling to keep 12 items on the shelves. I only sell 12 items. There's multiple spaces for those 12 items, but I only sell 12 items. At level 51, they are struggling to keep cheese, pasta, flour. They're struggling with it. So that's why I said I think there's a season of help, and then as the store level gets like I said, 60, 65, I think you're going to have to start helping again. Because I just hired 3 people, and I'm still seeing like, yeah, they're barely keeping up. And again, I only sell 12 items. So honestly, like I said, around 60, 65, I think you're going to have to step in again. With the stalkers I'm talking about. The helpers, the janitors, you should be fine all the way through. Because the janitors, they literally only have one job. They literally have one job. The helpers, if you have, self-checkout and a produce stand, you need 2 minimum. So but yeah. So I don't know, to be honest. I might hop on this offline. There's nothing else. I might, do the queen method. I might come in, grind it a bit, upgrade the storage thing just to see if I get more, restockers or whatever. But yeah, I think that's it. So this might be the end of this series. If people request it, they could always ask, I mean, Game Redemptions is on, so even though I stopped playing it, don't mean I stopped playing it. So if people request it and they're like, hey, put the dang items in your store, that's what I'm gonna do. But for now, if it's just me, I'm good. We're making money. I can sit there and grind and not even worry about it. It's like a retirement account. I can just sit there and it's making money. It is very cold out and very windy. YouTube, I'm going to end it here. We're going to get into some more Road to SWAT. I'm obsessed. I'm going to be honest. I'm obsessed. YouTube, I will see y'all in the next video. Stream, hang on 1 second. Goodbye, YouTube. Y'all know the motto. If you're going to do it right. Hope you enjoyed this series. At this point, it'll just be viewer requests in terms of when I get on here again. Unless they add something crazy. But, yeah. She said, oh, you know I will request that. There you go, YouTube. Bye-bye.